going on, guys? My name is Bryant, also known as ThatJournalingGuy, and welcome back to my channel. So today, it's a little bit of a different video because it was my birthday a few days ago. Yay! And I realized that life is going hella quick. That's the first thing. Like, I somehow have been living in my apartment already for 4 years, and I don't know where the time went or what happened, but okay, here we are. Anyway, I thought it was a really good time to do something, and I want to share that experience with you guys. So remember when I told you I keep all my personal journals in a suitcase? This is that suitcase, and it's one of those ones make every day count. It's nice. I like it. It was a gift from a friend, and I started just collecting all my journals in it. And in here, you're pretty much going to find everything worth remembering from my life for the past 10, 15 years probably. I even have pictures that I printed from Target. I have, I told you guys that I used to journal in composition books. It was not a joke. I didn't care how it looked. It's whatever I could get my hands on to start journaling. Seriously, composition books. And when you think I'm telling you don't journal in composition books if you want them to last, I'm not joking. I'm really serious. Look at that. The pages are ripping out. It's shitty. So when I started to realize that was happening, that's when I started investing into much better journals. This was a Strathmore. This was finished in 2018. Hold on. Finished that in 2018. And includes drawings, includes pictures, includes Facebook messages. I include everything. Movie tickets, purchases, things that I'm proud of, certificates. Everything is in this suitcase. So I thought it'd be really fun to go back to the earliest journal that I had and read a few passages from them with you guys, just to kind of share that experience. And I don't even know what I used to journal about. I can only imagine that it was stupid. But my journaling has come a long way in terms of personal journaling. It has helped me it has helped me immensely with my mental health and pretty much my emotional intelligence. I can tell when something is gonna happen to me or triggers and what's going on, whatever. So welcome to episode 1 of Journal Reads, where I'm going to read my old past journals with you guys and either cringe, share some wisdom, or some updates on how I've grown in the past decade. So let's start with the first journal. This was my first journal ever. And it was a gift from my mother. She says, "Bryant, I'm so proud of you for what you're doing in school. I can see that you're working hard to be the best, and I'm happy for that. You are the best and you can do it." 2003, signed my mom. So 2003, holy shit. It has been 17 years. 17 years since I essentially started taking journaling seriously. That is crazy to think. So I was 10 years old. I guess I know I started writing before that, but my earliest thing that I've saved is 10 years old. I was 10 years old. It's 17 years old, but I was 10. So I invite you on this journey to see what 10-year-old Bryant used to journal about. Let's see. So this is November 28th, 2003. Today, notebook. My grandma is going to Colombia. She won't be back in 2 months, so there won't be any yelling until then. That's a good start. My grandma never really yelled at me. I'm exaggerating here. And she's leaving today, one day after Thanksgiving. I don't want... Okay, I just have a seizure. I rely, don't, won't her. I'm gonna read it how it's supposed to be read. I really don't want her to leave, but I really struggled with that word. Holy shit. But she really wants to go first. Oh my God, no punctuation. Because this is all one sentence. All right, I really don't want her to leave, but she really wants to go first. She will stop at Miami for 4 hours. Period. Boom. Then she will get to Columbia. And on Tuesday, I will go get a book and a whole pack of spy things. And the girl, while she away, I'm glad. From Bryant. Insightful. Insightful. Okay. Let's move on to number 2. These are much shorter. So today, notebook. I was supposed to go to the movies, but I have to go to my friend's house for dinner. But I really don't want to. From Bryant. I wonder whose house it was and why I didn't want to go there for dinner. Okay, this is now January 12th, 2004. My grandma has come back. From Brian. I didn't care. I didn't care about filling up pages. Like, that's hilarious. That's literally all it says. That was a whole page entry, and I was like, oh, wow, it's an entry. I guess I can't keep filling it. Okay. This is now February 20th. That's a big gap. I'm still doing those kind of gaps. February 2004. Dear Notebook, today I got 3 A's and 1 B, so I didn't tell my parents. I feel that. Like I do. I feel that. So don't tell my parents. All right, this is a huge jump from February to June. This is like a 4-month jump, but it is very, very long compared to the other ones. And I started noting the times for some reason. June 6th, 2004, 7:05 p.m. Dear Derry, while I been play a lot of thing happened. What am I trying to say? While I've been play, a lot of things have happened. This is this story. Okay. So while I did play a lot, I guess, a lot of things happened. Well, I went camping, and unfortunately, I crapped my pants. That's probably one of the most embarrassing stories, and I'm glad that I know the date of when that happens because I feel like I've suppressed it. This was camping for the first time with my front door neighbors, and everything is fun and going well, and we were really into mountain biking. So we went to a state park, and the camping grounds has like a whole like go around in the lake, and that's like 6 miles, let's say 6 to 8 miles, something like that. So we start going, and halfway through, they're blazing. My stomach starts to hurt a lot, and I'm like, oh no, like I need to poop really bad. And I'm literally in the middle of the woods. It's like 5 kids in front of me, 5 kids in the back. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I'm just like, I start like slowing up, and I have to sit down and like clench my butt cheeks because it was a disaster. And regardless, I couldn't hold it.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the no. Look at the top of his head.
And I was riding my bike, and then I decided to get off and go to a tree, and I'm so sorry to that tree. And then I went home that same day. So technically I didn't even get to camp that day because that was the first day. And I remember getting made fun of for it. It was a disaster. Ugh. Anyway, I'm going to get my report card, and I know what I got, but I can't bring it home because I lost my textbook. And I didn't tell my mom or dad because if I tell them that they have to pay $80 for a textbook, I'll be grounded for life. and I haven't really gotten along with my parents. There's only 5 more days of school, but in the summer, they might send a note saying pay $80 for the textbook. Man, what a life. And in 5th grade, I'm going to learn to play the flute. I bought one for $40. Very cheap, very nice. P.S. I might go camping again on Sunday, but I don't know. I never went camping again. I was too embarrassed. I never paid for that textbook either. I think I was switching schools and I don't think they really cared. So I remember that though. I remember that. I was like, oh my God, it was a math book. It was a math textbook. I was like, they charge $80 for textbooks. Disaster. I don't know what happened to it. Still to this day, I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, that whole thing getting along with my parents, I always got along with my parents. I feel like I was never like a rebellious child. Yeah, I was never like the rebel child trying to do shit. Okay, so this is literally one day later. So this is June 7th, 2004 at 10:27 p.m. Dear Diary, I didn't learn how to spell diary for maybe like 6 years after that. So maybe when I was 20. Dear Diary, well, I found out that one of the ugliest girls like me and another boy, and I got a C+ in English on a test. Dang, today was the worst day of my life. Worstest day of my life. Well, young Bryant, let me give you a piece of advice. It gets worse, but it gets better. It's okay. June 11th, 2004 at 10:21 p.m. Dear Dairy, that doesn't even say dairy. That says Darai. Dear Darai, today was the last day of school. Mostly everybody in school was crying, including me. So sad. But I'm happy because I'm supposed to go to Six Flags twice this summer. And on June 12th, the pool opens. And I'm waking up at 10:30 to go, and I'm coming back at 4. So we're leaving at 3:55 because Samantha, my friend, wants to go home and do like a dumb circus thing. I mean, I like it a little bit, but it's a little embarrassing. She lets me play the husband when we play house. And I got into a fight with Alex just because I wouldn't let him listen to my DMX CD. Bye. From Bryant. I still remember that DMX CD, and I still like playing house. So, what does that say about me as a person? Anyway, I'm learning Spanish here. I'm learning to write Spanish, and it's a disaster. I couldn't even spell, like, I don't even know. And the rest is mostly Spanish stuff in this one. It's like I ended it here. I hope you guys enjoyed that first episode of Journal Reads. I do plan on going through most of these up till like maybe 5 years ago, because I feel like after that it gets a little personal and dark. But I do want to share this with you guys because I think it's really cool to look back on, and like this stuff that mattered so much back then, you know, in person, you just put these kind of things into perspective, and I think it's really cool to see. Like, it's one of those things that I ask myself because I journal. It's like, will this matter in 10 years? If it doesn't, don't worry about it too much. And if it does, fucking fix it. But I hope you guys enjoyed that little tour into young 10-year-old Brian's mind. And we're definitely going to have more episodes coming in this. So make sure to subscribe and leave a like if you like this type of content. I really feel like we're getting to know each other, you know? And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.